What's going on, everybody? We are the day after UFC 279. I figured I'd jump on here for a little bit. I try to sometimes stream the day after a pay per view, but sometimes I'm just dead tired. So I'm like, I can't even stay up a little bit. But I took a little bit of a nap earlier, so I figured I'd jump on here for a bit tonight. My throat actually hurts between doing all those videos on Friday and the stream on Friday. Doing the stream last night, the post fight and the live stream for the event, and then videos afterwards, a video afterwards. I planned on doing another video or 2 today. I didn't have it in me. I didn't have it in me, so I figured I'd jump up on here and, talk to you guys for a little bit. We're gonna discuss UFC 279. I'm probably gonna do a video tomorrow, what's next for Hamzat Chimaev, and list all the potential opponents for Hamzat Chimaev. I already got a thumbnail together for it here. Let me take a picture of what I'm looking at right now so I can show you guys. I don't feel like trying to show my screen right now. No. Here's the thumbnail for the next video. Here, you guys can see it right there. Let's see if it focuses ever. What's next for Hamzat Chimaev? That video I'll probably record it tomorrow, be out tomorrow night, something along those lines. But here I am. I am back yet again. I mean, this weekend has been nuts. That's why I was like, I gotta jump on again. There's I mean, there's a lot of insanity going around about this event. And also, I kind of feel disappointed in general. So let me see. I did a 15-minute video on Diaz first, and I did an hour and 18-minute post-fight live stream. I did a 3-hour and 13-minute fight watch along. I did a 2-hour and 36-minute pre-fight on Friday. Before that live stream on Friday, I did a Chimaev Holland prediction. I did a Ferguson Diaz prediction. So I just been the last couple of days have just been insanity, absolute insanity. So my throat is actually a little bit sore from talking too much, honestly. That's wild. That's actually wild. Like, super wild. But I will be having at least hopefully I'll do the Hamzat Chimaev video tomorrow, and then the prediction the prediction video as well for next Saturday. I'll do the main event. What's up, Gage? Colby versus Hamzat. I agree. Second comment. Damn, I was third. What's up, Lil Seal? Scroll up. I'm way up there. There you go. You're basically a UFC 7. It's amazing. I hope that's a good thing. I don't know. Can't stick around, but leaving a like. Yeah. If you guys could like the stream, I would greatly appreciate you. Uh it helps push it out to more people. The more likes, the more YouTube is willing to shove it out to more people. More people click on it, the channel grows. Also, like right now, I want to get to that 5,000 mark. I've been wanting to get to that 5,000 mark for what seems like forever, and we're very, very, very close. We're at 4,907 subscribers. Okay, so we're so close. To show you guys how close that is, in the last 2 days, okay, we'll say since September 8th, we have gained 117 subscribers. So in the last 2 days, we've gained 117 subscribers. I think I'm doing that math right. Yeah. Let's actually look in the last week. I wonder how many subscribers we've gained in the last week. Let me take a look. In the last 7 days, we've gained over 200 subscribers. So we're less than 100. We could literally get there. We'll probably get there by Wednesday would be my guess. So when we get there, hopefully it's actually not Wednesday because I'm gonna do a long stream. The day we hit 5, that's actually like a big mark. After I hit 5,000, the next goal was 10,000. I don't care about anything in between there. I just want to hit 10,000. So I'm just really like I've been so close I can almost taste it. So I'm like, and I just hit 4,000, which is the crazy thing. I think I hit 4,000 the last week of July, so it's been about a month and a half. So 1,000 in a month and a half is really, really good. But we're gonna get there soon. But I think that's also why I've been so crazy on top of it lately. I'm like, damn, I want to hit that. I want to taste that 5,000 mark. So I appreciate you guys always joining me. And if you're watching right now, and by some chance you're not subscribed, go subscribe. It looks like somebody was right now because it just jumped up. Now we are officially 91 subscribers away. Imagine we can hit it on stream. I think on Friday's stream we gained about 75 subscribers while I was on stream. Now I had a bunch of videos out, so I don't know if it was from the stream or from the videos, but it's possible for sure. Hold on one second. But let me know what you guys think about UFC 279. Put some questions in the chat. I'm gonna move this out of the way a little bit. Hopefully it sounds all right. Am I the only one who that didn't enjoy Nate walking away from Tony and hanging his arms on the fence? If Tony had less class, he would have kicked him in the face. I wish he would have. I wish he would have. I didn't like it either. It was very weird. I wish Tony would have went after him. I didn't like Nate's attitude. I didn't like the way Tony acted. He was just happy there, like he was just like he was trying too hard to be friends with Nate when Nate was acting kind of like a dick. Jones versus Gone, sign me up, but that's not going to happen. Joey, did Tony Ferguson versus Nate fulfill fans? And since it was a fight we've all been wanting, no, it didn't. It left me feeling empty inside. It left me feeling very, very empty inside, to be quite honest. Because I mean, it was just they both looked like a shell of themselves. To be up, to be quite honest, um, it was it just was not enjoyable. I mean, I'm happy that the event went forward the way it did. I couldn't have been more pleased that everything got turned around. But it kind of just exasperated my opinion. Do you know what Hamzat would have done to Nate Diaz? And I can't wait to not talk about that ever again after this week. But do you know what Li Jingliang would have done to Tony Ferguson? They would have both left in a body bag. In a body bag. So, and like Tony just did not look like Tony, guys. And I've been a big defender of Tony for a long time. Guys, last night event kind of made me depressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very happy. I'm looking on the bright side that the fights didn't go. And how is that a UFC pay per view? But it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm not fulfilled at all. Okay. Like it now. Thank you. Love your videos. Thank you, J Rec. I appreciate you, my friend. You're gonna be big. Your knowledge is insane. Thank you, Hotbox, and I appreciate your kind words. Hopefully, hopefully, I'm not stopping until I get the 100K plaque, my friend. We're not even to 5K yet. I'm not stopping until we hit the 100K plaque. Once I get the 100K plaque, I'll hang it up in the background. I'll do one video and then I'm retiring. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, guys? I stick around for like 4 years and I just grind it out every day with videos and getting little sleep. And then I get the 100K plaque. I'm like, all right, I'm done here. My job is done here. I wouldn't do that, but that'd be hilarious. How do you think Makhachev does against the top caliber wrestlers at 170? I think gets beat up on the feet by him, to be quite honest. Who wins right now at lightweight? RDA versus Tony 2. RDA. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you, Sammy? Who does the winner of Yudong Sandhagen get? Probably Marlon Vera. I think Marlon Vera. I want to see Armin versus RDA. That isn't a bad matchup at all. Also, I would have loved it after every pay-per-view you made a video for the winners of the main card, who they should fight next. Oh, man, I've kinda done that. I kinda pick out, like, the most notable winners and usually do that, but maybe, I don't know, man. It's just there's always a lot going on. It's hard to get out every video idea, but I get what you're saying, like, but yesterday, so it would've been for Daniel Rodriguez, Hamzat Chimaev, Nate Diaz, Johnny Walker, and Irene Aldana. I could definitely do that video, but sometimes the main cards are just full of fighters we don't care about, to be quite honest. So that's why I'm gonna do. I mean, I can do a 15-minute video on what's next for Hamzat Chimaev and give you a bunch of different opponents, preview those matchups. I just feel like people would enjoy that more. Like Nate Diaz, we know what's next for him, and it's not the UFC. So in this case, you pick out Hamzat. People care about Hamzat the most on the card yesterday and who he's fighting next. I'd rather pick out 3, 4, 5 opponents for him, probably 3, bring up those matchups from least likely to most likely, and then preview each matchup is what I do now most of the time, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Does your opinion on Michael Chandler change after the Diaz loss, considering that Ferguson won round 1? No, because 1, that KO could have changed for a little bit. The answer is a little bit. 1, that KO could have changed Ferguson, but 2, Ferguson took it on 3 weeks' notice, guys. We gotta remember that. We gotta remember that. How is Tony slowing down at age 38, but people like Janet Cannonier are doing really well? Well, Jared Cannonier isn't necessarily doing really well, but I don't know. He's a lot. I mean, he's taken a lot of damage, dude. You think Lee versus D-Rod would have been better if they could have game planned for each other? Probably. And anyone saying that was a robbery, someone was just saying in the Discord what a robbery it was. I mean, um, this was a close fight. I could see 30-27 for either guy. So I don't know. But definitely would have been better had they, you know, had they been able to game plan for each other. I would lost my train of thought for a second there. What's up, Joey? Didn't get any alerts. How long have you been streaming? I don't know when you sent this message, but about 10 minutes now. A little over 10 minutes. Nope. You think Hamzat should be added to 280 for a fun fight against Chris Curtis? Stop it. Chris Curtis fights at middleweight, first of all. Second off, Chris Curtis isn't ranked at welterweight, so why would he get a fight against number 3 Hamzat Chimaev? Uh, so no. No, 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 no. Hamzat needs to be in a number 1 contender fight at 170 or 185 next. Thanks for answering him, Gage. Chimaev versus Costa 50-50 fight for me. I agree 100%. I thought it was kind of sad seeing all the years of damage of Nate during the post-fight interview. I think that's why the UFC switched up the fights, because they saw something bad coming. Dude, I don't even know how they sanctioned Hamzat versus Nate, honestly. What's up, Joey? Is Hamzat the most controversial character the UFC ever had? He had an extremely dominant, exciting style. He's good on the mic without being over the top. But first COVID, now this. No, I think Hamzat's far from the most controversial. I mean, Colby could be considered more controversial just because he missed weight one time and then acted like a dick about it. No. Will you be making a prediction on Dawkins versus Biggie Boy? Yeah, not a main event. I usually do all main events, so yes. Lee got robbed and never had a chance to show his new suit in the presser. He did not get robbed, but okay. Why don't you put the questions on the screen anymore? I do when I'm using StreamYard, so I don't know. I mean, you're literally questions on the screen, but not when I use OBS. Which soon I'm gonna cancel StreamYard. Honestly, it cost me $600 for the year for StreamYard. It's $50 a month for StreamYard. So I might cancel it, and that's what I'm using to put the questions up, because OBS is literally free and I get the same product, but this is good for doing interviews, which is why I bought StreamYard. So I might just buy StreamYard here and there when I do interviews. Seeing both of those fights, let me know Nate dodged an absolute bullet. He would have got mauled within 1 minute of the first round. Yes. He didn't dodge a bullet. He literally dodged a nuclear bomb. I mean, what Chimaev would have done to him would have been illegal. I can't even describe what Hamzat would have been done to Nate. Is if I went enjoyed a hardcore MMA gym for 12 months, got in the best shape of my life, was training MMA, and then I went to a elementary school playground and beat up a 5-year-old. That's literally what it would have been like. That's how bad that Hamzat Chimaev would have murked Nate Diaz. I mean, he would have toyed with him. He would have probably TKO'd him with slaps. He would have made Nate Diaz look so bad. It would have been brutal. I want to see Tony retire now, but on a win, but maybe that's just not in the cards anymore. You're probably right. You're probably right. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't already, do me a favor and like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Run up the likes on the stream. If you would, that's how we get more people in here. If you want more of these streams, you guys got to start running up the likes on them. I mean, how do we got 60 people in here? We got 20 likes. You got to help me with the algorithm. Right this very second. I'm hoping tomorrow, if we get the look, the more people we get in here, more chance we get more subscribers. And if we get 5,000 subscribers tomorrow, which we're less than 100 away now, I'll do like a 2 or 3 hour stream tomorrow. So if you guys enjoy them, go ahead and do it. It's 2025, and MMA Joey's the most popular MMA channel on YouTube. I hope so, Sammy. That'd be cool. I mean, it'd be fun. It would be funny if this channel ever becomes big. It'll be hilarious because I'll literally not change one bit. You guys will see the exact same person that I am now, even if I had 500 or I'm trying to think what would be the biggest MMA channel. I don't even know what the biggest one is now. I'll just say 1,000,000 subs because I don't feel like there's a lot of MMA channels with 1,000,000 subs. 1,000,000 subs, it would be the same me. And I'd be pissing people off. But yeah, guys, if we get to 5,000 subscribers tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll do a 2 or 3 hour stream. Tony's in my top 10 of all time. Last night, I officially don't want to watch him anymore. Please retire. I agree. Hamzat, possible 185 matchups. Caio Borralho, not going to happen. Till, they're friends, and he would maul Till badly. Andre Muniz, Brunson, Costa, Vittori, Whitaker, Izzy. Honestly, I think if Chimaev goes to 185, they just give him a title shot immediately. Immediately. There's nobody at 185 outside of Pereira ready to fight for a belt anyway. So if Adesanya wins that fight, just book him in a title shot fight. Could you imagine if Pereira somehow falls out of the Madison Square Garden card and Hamzat steps in? You know how big that fight would be? Oh my God. I'd be so in my eyes, Hamzat Chimaev is a megastar at this point. He can headline every pay-per-view from here on out. He is must-watch TV. Hamzat Chimaev is must-watch, in my opinion. Who's more of a weight bully, Hamzat at welterweight or Conor at featherweight? I don't know. I don't even like using the term weight bully, so I don't know. Who wins at featherweight, Dan Ige or Rob Font? Dan Ige. I hate when people call close fights robberies. Yeah, it's infuriating, and they insist like they know. Like it's not highly subjective. Tony versus Leonardo Santos. Stop. No, I don't want to see Tony fight, honestly. I don't see Colby taking the Hamzat fight. I honestly think Hamzat would run through him because I don't think Colby could keep Hamzat off him. He lacks the power of Burns or Usman. Yeah, but Colby's – I mean, he's ranked in the top 5. He's got to take a fight against somebody. That's the fight to make. If Colby don't take that fight, take him out of the rankings, cut him. I'm tired of people turning down fights. It used to be, well, I'm not fighting this guy because they're not in the rankings. So now he's in the rankings. Hamzat Chimaev may be the most feared man in all MMA right now. I can't wait for next month's pay-per-view. Unfortunately, it's literally like 6 weeks away. I don't want to see any of it, but yeah, that's a fine matchup. How do you honestly see Jorge versus Burns going? Burns mauls him probably. Joey, what's your favorite food do you eat while watching fights? Personally, I can't. Yes and no. I don't like eating in my living room. Like, I'm not against it, but I like eating at my dining room table. So I'll eat in between fights or I'll eat before the fights. So if I know there's going to be a big, gap in between fights. But, like, last night, no, I didn't. I just ate before the fights even came on uh, because I knew I was getting on stream for 'em. So, as far as favorite food, chicken of some sort, chicken wings, roasted chicken, chicken nuggets, stuff like that. Probably my favorite food. Hamzat versus Colby just announced. Yeah, okay. We're close to 5K. Hit the like button, good people. Yeah, it's gonna be this week for sure. It'll definitely be this week, but it's just a matter of when this week. I hope it's not on Wednesday because I'm gonna do the live chat on Wednesday anyway. I want it to be a separate day so I can do like a 2-hour stream celebrating the 5K because 5K is a big goal. I haven't cared really about any subscriber goal since 1,000. I mean, I've kind of looked forward to two. I think I did a stream for 2K and 3K, but they weren't like big deals. Like 5K is a really big deal. I can't wait to see the 5K number. So Gilbert should win a fight before getting a rematch against whom? Hamzat versus Costa. Sign me up. Who wins 3 rounds? Walker versus Craig. Probably Craig by submission. Hamzat beats Costa. I don't know about easily. When Tony got on the mic and said we will clean up a few things and come back stronger, it made me depressed. Yeah, when he looked into the camera and said I'm back, I cringed. $50 a month. Goddamn, I'm only getting to here. Yeah, it's mad expensive. I pay for the 1080p version. It's mad expensive. Photoshop is $600 a month too, or $600 a year, not a month. Luckily, I get a discount on it, so I'm not that worried about it. Nate still fights like Nate. Tony on the hand. Tony still didn't look good himself. Yeah, well, also I think Tony. People are forgetting that Tony took this with 3 weeks' notice. Ferguson losing muscle. He should come back a little more buffer and will submit people. I want to see Tony retire, but I'm kind of intrigued to see Tony versus Nick Diaz. Oh, what an ugly fight that would be. But sign me up. That's a winnable fight for Tony. You would have gave Nate the dirtiest ragdoll ground and pound. You're right there. I would like to see Hamzat stay busy. Not sure if December makes sense since he took no damage, but needs a clean win over a strong opponent similar to his win over Burns. Yeah, book him at MSG against Colby. Colby likes fighting at MSG. Book him against Colby, MSG. I mean, honestly, I'd be okay with Hamzat Chimaev. Right now, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I am the biggest – I'm the loudest voice when there is a terrible pay-per-view headliner, okay? Jorge versus Colby should not have been a pay-per-view headliner. Hamzat versus Nate should not have been a pay-per-view headliner. Hamzat Chimaev versus Colby Covington for a number 1 contender spot, sign me up, pay-per-view headliner. Who wins at 170? Nick Diaz and Matt Brown. Matt Brown, Nick Diaz is just completely washed. Hamzat versus Colby in December seems to be rumored. It could happen at any time. I'm hoping for November. Screw it. Book it in October in Abu Dhabi card. Early prediction. Here, hold on. Before I go on any more questions, somebody clip this out for me. Somebody clip this out in case it happens. We have breaking news. Per sources, we are going to get Hamzat Chimaev versus Colby Covington at UFC 281 in I messed it up. Don't clip that one. Let me restart. We have breaking news per sources. Now I messed it up again. Now I forgot what event. Because they mixed them up. So my head's always going to be shuffled about what event it's going to be. It's 281 in Madison Square Garden. 281 used to be the Abu Dhabi card, but they changed it. Okay. Oh, we have some breaking news. Per sources, we are going to get Hamzat Chimaev versus Colby Covington as the co-main event of UFC 281 at Madison Square Garden in November. There you go. Boom. Somebody clip that out and send it to me when it happens. Early prediction for Brunson versus Hermanson. I'll probably take Hermanson. Brunson's just getting old, guys. Brunson's getting very, very old. I feel like Chimaev go a little bit dirty versus Kevin. Yes, protect yourself at all times, but man, don't like it. Now, he didn't even – the fake glove touch is a myth. He did not fake glove touch. I went back and watched it like 17 times. Not a fake glove touch. Anybody says it's slander. Who do you think Jorge Masvidal should fight next? Gilbert Burns. Want to see Hamzat versus Usman? Yes, I do too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't wanna see Conor versus Tony anymore. Throw that away. I've seen Conor beating both of them. After last night's performance, I see Conor, um, I see Conor beating both of them. I mean, Conor's much younger, probably hopped up on coke and roids. Hamzat beats Leon, but does he beat Usman? I'll say yes. Picks on Stephen Thompson versus Kevin Holland. I'll take Wonderboy. Masvidal should be forced to fight Gilbert. I agree. Put it on the Brazil card. I honestly think he would have done to Nate what he did to Holland. He would have been too fast, too strong. He would have beat Nate worse than he beat Holland because he would have smashed him back. He would have picked him up over his head and slammed him down. DC Alexander Gustafsson style, but more brutal. I truly believe Hamzat would sub Colby. Probably. Could Mighty Mouse still be a flyweight or bantamweight in the UFC? Bantamweight champ in the UFC. Flyweight champ, yes. Bantamweight champ, no. They should have done Ferguson as a feature bout, Wonderboy versus Holland as a co-main. Yes, I'm with you. He would have had done Nate way worse than Holland. Yes, he would have wrecked him badly. They pushed him. Just wondering how those would go. Kyle would be interesting. Kyle versus Hamza. Eh. Honestly, I think Whitaker beats Hamza. He's the perfect anti-wrestler. Could very well be. I mean, there's very few people I would pick over Whitaker. Hamzat actually makes you pay with submissions for careless scrambles while other fighters can't. Very true. I mean, his jiu-jitsu appears to be top tier. We've always suspected that. We've always suspected that, but I mean, it's kind of apparent now. I mean, the jiu-jitsu, he held on to that Darce and kept readjusting and readjusting and readjusting. And Kevin Holland's a black belt himself. Do you think Pereira will get destroyed by Hamzat if he wins the belt? Yes. Hamzat post-fight speech was crazy, badass, best in the game. Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of Hamzat after last night, guys. Hot take. Hot take. I know a lot of people are pissed off. I'm a bigger fan of Hamzat than I ever could have been. He's probably top 5 favorite fighters right now. I don't like being on a fighter that has a cult following because Hamzat definitely has a cult following. But I'm all aboard the Boars train. I'll tell you that much right now. I can't wait to watch him fight again. He's the most exciting fighter in the game. Has an interesting personality, but it's not fake. And an elite level skill set. So, and he's willing to fight anyone. How do you see Hamzat versus Paul Craig going? I think Hamzat smashes him on the feet badly and stuffs every takedown. Hamzat would maul Paul Craig badly, but he wouldn't go down to the ground with him just in case. Hamzat might get KO'd by Alex. He has to be careful. Very true. Alex gets wrecked by Hamzat. I agree. Okay, the big problem I have with Tony is he seems to think it's still 2017. He doesn't live in the real world. Tony was such a beast in his prime, but he should walk away. I think if he wants one more, you have to give him one more just because he took this on 3 weeks' notice. I mean, that is a shield here. Personally, I thought Lee won 29-28. People would be less mad normally, but Lee got screwed over all week and now has lost his ranking spot. Yeah, I mean, it could have went either way. I could see 30-27 for either guy. So I'm never going to call a fight robbery that could easily win either way. Alex, one of the toughest in the division mentally and physically. Okay. What's a fight finish where you didn't even react? You just sat there in shock. Probably Anderson Silva Weidman won, where he got KO'd. What's up, FF? What's going on? What do you think would be next for Jorge if he beat Gilbert, Hamzat, or Leon? Probably another title shot. I don't know. It's hard to say. It depends how the division played out at that point in time. I'm tired of hearing GSP versus Hendricks was a robbery. I just don't know how anyone could still be and try about that, be angry about that. I see what you're saying. Dude, I'm tired of hearing people cry about robberies forever. These are close fights. Regardless if you think the other guy won, they are close fights. Stop crying about it. Like judging is highly subjective. How do you think Shavkat matches up with Hamza? I think he matches up very well, but I would pick Hamza. What is going on, Roman? Thank you for being a member. I greatly appreciate you. Tony is unfortunately done. Yeah, very close. I don't like more or less, I don't like the attitude around Tony. Dude was way too happy to lose and was, like, smiling, and then he says, "I'm back," when it was not even a good performance. I mean, this was really hard to swallow for me. I'm a huge Tony Ferguson fan too. Masvidal might find Diaz because he loses to Colby, Leon, and Gilbert. Agreed. What did Tony Mean say when they said, "So where are these 2 muffins, right?" Before Joe talked to Nate. I have no idea. Tony's unstable. He probably needs a psychiatric evaluation. Izzy versus Hamzat, who wins? I'd probably take Izzy, but that'd be a really interesting fight. Hamzat could definitely win. I might even pick Hamzat. Why does everyone keep bringing up Colby? Isn't he in a lawsuit? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Look, I don't mean this to come off as I'm attacking you, Andrew, okay? But I've talked about this multiple times. That is bullshit, okay? Nobody has ever said that has any knowledge of the situation that Colby cannot fight while he's in this quote unquote lawsuit. Lawsuits can go on for 10 years. You're telling me Colby can't make a living for 10 years now? No, it's horseshit. It's a rumor that someone pressed around at some point. Oh, Colby can't fight while he's in this lawsuit, and they're using it as cover because Colby doesn't want to fight Hamzat. So Colby is well aware he can fight. If not, then tell me that Colby's retired then because he's never fighting again. That shit could go on for literally years. Do you think we would have seen a different Tony? Yes. 9-week camp, I think he beats Nate. But I don't know. The knockout could have changed him. Yeah, the Colby Hamzat presser would be a lot of fun. I don't think Colby wants that fight. I think Colby's running scared. I mean, if I saw Hamzat, I wouldn't want to fight him. Hamzat would have to finish Colby first round. Okay. Nate Landwehr versus Billy Q. Sign me up. Yeah, Colby's definitely ducking. UFC 282. December. The media trashes him because pure jealousy. Josh Thompson wanted him to rematch Holland because of a few scrambles. Talked all that shit about the weight cut when it's been said he made 100. He made it to 174 and rehydrated. Dude, Josh Thompson and Big John McCarthy are the biggest pieces of shit in MMA media. They're so they got Bellator so deep up there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. I was going to say that Josh Thompson and Big John McCarthy got Bellator so far up their ass they can't even see straight. So rematch Holland. Who wants to see that? Anybody think the result would be any different? Look, Hamzat would have not only beaten Kevin Holland last night. You could have kept him in the cage and had Nate come out. He would have whooped Nate. Had Ferguson come out. He would have whooped Ferguson. Have Li Jingliang come out. He would have whipped Li Jingliang, and then have Daniel Rodriguez come out just for one last fight and whip Daniel Rodriguez as well. And I would have picked him in all those fights, all 5 of them. I think it's 5 fights, right? Yeah. Don't watch weighing in ever. What's up, Sean? Does Gilbert Burns go for a takedown at all against Jorge? Yes, definitely. For everyone saying that Leon's kick was lucky, Aldana's kick was lucky kick, looks like. Okay. Brunson versus Hamzat would be a fun fight at 185. Yeah. You guys are delusional. He feinted a punch high and shot for a takedown. Are you guys this soft? He literally mauled him better and faster than Habib ever done to any opponent. Yeah, and it was barely even a feint. It was like a 1/4 jab. He did not fake glove touch. Anybody that says that is absolutely just biased. No one will ever have me believe that. Somebody made that up and it got ran around online. He did not fake the glove touch. He literally did the exact same thing in the Legion Leon. It's like a 1/4 jab. It's not even a full jab. It's like he just moved his fist a little bit like that, kind of just as a distraction. But it's not like he went and shot it on a takedown. People who say that are stupid. Yeah, it wasn't that great. Agreed. How would have Mighty Mouse Sterling gone? Mighty Mouse Sterling? Aljamain Sterling? Aljamain Sterling would out wrestle him easily, unfortunately. If he came out versus Burns that way, Burns would have been out in round 1. Colby has no chance to beat him. He gets finished early. Usman, 36 years old versus Hunger Chimaev, 28. Good luck. Izzy, not a chance to win. Why do I feel like this is the guy that's messaged me on Twitter a couple times? I got a feeling. Is that you? Let me know. Hamzat versus Costa is more intriguing than Colby. I wanna see him versus Colby. Do you think Tony will leave the lightweight rankings after the loss? I hope so. Um, MMA Joey is so cute. Thank you. You're stop. What top 5 yeah, we got a huge female demographic on the channel. I was checking my analytics, 75% of my viewers are female. So it must be these good looks. What top 5 from 185 can Hamzat beat? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Honestly, I would give him a chance against any of them, but who would he definitely beat? He definitely beats Pereira, I think, and he definitely beats Cannonier and probably Brunson as well. Hamzat ain't a bad dude. He invited Holland to train Sweden and teach him some stuff. Yeah. Brady versus Hamzat. Elias Theodoro just passed away. Damn, that hurts. I heard about that. Is that now finally in the news? That's really sad, man. That's really sad. RIP Elias Theodoro. Okay, why are you a bigger fan of Hamzat after last night when he beat a dude that has never done well against wrestlers? It had nothing to do with the guy he beat. There's nothing to do with the guy he beat. It just has to do with the fact he saved the card and the fact that he did what he did so fast was just entertaining. I mean, I don't really put much stock into beating Holland, but I just like Hamzat. I like the energy. I like the I like the attitude a little bit. I mean, it's refreshing to have someone it's a little bit different, but they're real. They're not putting on a fake persona, and the skill sets just look so elite. Someone named Jewish Nightmare posted you on their YouTube. That's weird. Let's say GSP fought Robert right after the Bisping fight. Who won? Who won? Robert for sure. Do you think there's any chance they could have subbed? No, absolutely not. Hamzat would have brutalized him badly. I'm not even gonna entertain that. I'm a big fan of Colby. I'm a big fan of Tony, but that kick from Chandler really put a stamp on it. Yeah, does Colby take Hamzat down? Absolutely not. I thought he claimed a brain injury. I'm not sure. I felt he could fight still, but yeah, who knows what's actually going on. There might be some truth to it, but I'm just saying there's nobody that's ever had any knowledge of the situation come out and say that and declare that. Guys, if you're watching right now and you have not liked the stream, like the stream. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. I would greatly appreciate it. Um, and subscribe to the channel this very second. Also, if you guys want to become a member of the channel and join our members only Discord, get a loyalty badge next to your name. The link is in the description. Become a member. It's $3 a month. And on top of that, you get custom emojis, including this Hamzat Chimaev emoji. Look, if you want to use a Hamzat Chimaev emoji in the chat, look at that right there. Look at that. Boom, Hamzat Chimaev. Um, so if you want to become a member, link is in the description. How do you think Hamzat versus Usman would go if they fought in December for number one contender? I think Hamzat would beat Usman, probably KO him, honestly. If Oliveira buffed up, could he have a chance for Hamzat at 170? No. I think he would be way too small, even if he buffed up, man. He'd be way too small. Be way, way, way too small. So, unfortunately for that, Chimaev has the best tools of all time. I can't think of any other fighters with all those tools. No evidence. He doesn't have cardio. He pushed the pace against him in the late round 3, was walking him down. I don't know if he has the best tools of all time, but he's looking very good. I wonder how he will look against an elite striker that could stuff the takedown. That's my question now. Masvidal shouldn't even be close to a total shot. Agreed. Would you watch Kevin Holland versus Ian Gary? I watch almost every fight anyway, so yes. You are right. Big John and Josh Thompson are the worst. Yeah, you couldn't pay me to watch them. If I had the choice, being burned alive or watching weighing in, I would have to seriously think about it. I'm officially only an MMA Joey fan here on out. The media lost my respect. MMA Joey's the only man speaking facts. Appreciate you, man. You wouldn't have liked my video from a couple months ago where I said Hamzat Chimaev was overrated, though. And I still stick by that because at the time he had only beaten trash cans. So as good as he looked and as high as I personally was on him, I was very high on him. The fact that people were saying he's three-way champion, I thought were delusional. So I'll always tell you the truth, so I hope you don't get mad one day if I say Hamzat looked bad in this fight or something like that, so I appreciate it. Do you think Leon exposed Usman in any way? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I just think it was good timing by Leon. You touch gloves before the fight when the ref tells you no reason to touch again. Exactly. Who do you think for sure can actually beat Hamzat in 170? There's nobody for sure. If I had to pick someone to beat him at, if you told me somebody at 170 definitely beats him in the top 15 right now, I would have to go Kamaru Usman has the best chance to beat Hamzat. If you told me at middleweight somebody beats him who has the best chance, I'd probably go Robert Whittaker. Hamzat never went for a fake glove touch. He went right for the takedown. I agree. I knew it. I could tell. I could tell, bro. Tony was just so happy to lose. I know. Yan versus Magomed. Who wins and how? I'll take Magomed off. Yan's getting old. Wish I had a single MMA friend with the knowledge of Joey. Only truth ever heard. Okay, appreciate you. 24 hours later, everyone loves Hamzat now. Okay. Costa was a secret juice. Easy fight for Hamzat. I don't know. The Costa fight would be very interesting. I almost took a drink with my water bottle with a cap on it. Hamzat would toy with the 185 top 10. Hamzat's a star. I'm all aboard the hype train. I agree. Prime GSP versus Prime Hamzat. Who do you got? That'd be very interesting. GSP striking was very, very good, and his grappling defense was very good as well. So I don't know. That one's 50-50 in my opinion. If Jorge versus Leon did happen, would Leon look to grapple right away? Yes, he would. Hamzat was so scared of Nate Diaz. Lol. I love Tony, but he looked every bit of 30. He looked every bit of 58 in there. Paulo Costa, okay, read that. Nate Diaz emoji. Can you add a Jose Aldo knocked out cold emoji? No. It's sad. Tony used to cut everyone. Now he couldn't even cut Nate of all people. I know he didn't even throw any headshots. What was going on there? He wasn't even throwing any headshots. I couldn't believe that. Couldn't believe that. Do you think Volkanovski cleans up the 155-pound division? No, I do not. I do not. I do not. There's a lot of tough matchups there for him. Some weird stuff going on. Um, already clicked on this for the 18th time. Dude, why are you spamming the same message? I'm trying to catch up, dude. Come on, calm down. Professional truck. Imagine if we're a flying need Hamzat like Askren. That would be straight up insanity. Let's be real. Hamzat did what he had to do, but let's be real. Holland is one of the worst wrestlers in the division. Agree. But actually, I text people and they don't know anything about MMA. It's so annoying. None of my friends watch any of the fights. They are casuals. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. Don't have a lot of friends um, that watch MMA. A lot of people are like that. It's, um, hold on one second. A lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people in this chat that just don't have any friends that are hardcore MMA fans. So they come here to talk about MMA. I mean, I got a bunch of friends. I don't have none of them are MMA fans at all. Sean Brady will beat Chimaev in the future. People won't like it. I disagree with that one. Hey, what's going on, Tommy? What's going on? You watching in the morning again? Leach got robbed. I disagree. Do you think Costa will ever get a rematch with Izzy? Maybe. Maybe. It's very possible. I'll say 50% chance. I'll say like a 50% chance. Could this version of Tony be anywhere in the welterweight or lightweight top 15? Probably not, honestly. This is a new bad look, Tony, or do you have Tony had a bit of respect for Nate and let him coast to win? I think Tony came in on 3 weeks' notice and fought a 5-round fight. Shavkat versus Hamzat, sign me up. I'd take Hamzat though, but I would love that. Um, I don't have a professional fight, but I believe even me can beat Nate Diaz. Okay, win for Makhachev. I'm looking forward to that fight. I feel like anyone beats him there would be someone no one expects, like Vittori. Yeah, Vittori has good wrestling, so he could beat Hamzat as well. Um, I think Shavkat has the best chance against Chimaev at 170. Uh, Shavkat has the best chance against Chimaev at 170. Shavkat and Chimaev both beat Usman. I mean, I would literally pay $100 for a pay-per-view with one fight, and all it has is Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Hamzat Chimayev. Sign me up. Just under 5 weeks until UFC 280. Is it really 5 weeks? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Um, hold on one second. So, I thought it was more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 weeks. It's 6 weeks. So you are well wrong. I thought that was that right. It's literally 1 day under 6 weeks. If you were in the UFC, who would you even feel like a reasonable matchup for Tony without him dying? Nick Diaz, that's it. Um, don't okay, read that. I would favor Rachmaninoff against Chimaev, but slightly. It'd be very interesting. What do you think about Brady versus Bilal being on the prelims? I have no problem with it. People forget that they build the prelims to generate interest to the card. They want people to watch the prelims, okay? And I understand at some point in time, they have to make decisions on what fights go on the main card versus the prelims, and I know even sometimes I complain about it. Uh, I understand why. They wanna draw people to the prelims. That's why you had Uriah Hall on these early prelims. 6 AM in Vienna? That's crazy, dude. You're always up watching the streams, and I appreciate you. I very much do appreciate it, man. That's dedication. Dedication. Colby versus Shavkat, who wins? I'd pick Shavkat, but that'd be very interesting as well. Because Shavkat does have a propensity to be held up against the cage at some time. Shavkat and Chimaev will be the best trilogy of '7. I think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. It's funny how Dana all of a sudden loves Nate and just says everything good. Nate's playing reverse psychology. He doesn't want everyone to know he's pissed, so he's just pretending like he's happy for Nate. But he's pissed. Okay, I agree. Tony and him being one fight away from retirement because he's one of the best liners. The lady at the post-fight presser said, "You can't fight forever." He said, "I can do it forever, lady." You know, I said in my video post-fight, I think he's looking to get a 12-fight losing streak going. I think Gilbert has a good chances against Hamzat. Their first fight was close. I wouldn't mind if we see that we revisit that fight down the line. I mean, Gilbert Burns versus Hamzat Chimaev was one of the best fights of the year. So sign me up for round 2, round 4, I guess, would say. What's one fight all time that was never made that you would have paid $200 to watch? GSP Anderson Silva, John Jones, Anthony Rumble Johnson, John Jones, Francis Ngannou, but that could still happen. Charles Oliveira versus Khabib. Marvin will get beat up by Hamzat. Okay. If Kobe fights Chimaev, Kobe's gonna fear fighting for the first 2 rounds. Yeah, if he can survive though, that's when it gets really interesting. It'll be interesting to see how Hamzat handles more talented opponents who are excellent on the ground. We all know he was terrified of the ground game with Burns. He didn't want to smoke. He took him down multiple times. No. I still lean on Adesanya. Nothing about the Kevin Holland fight makes me I'm not any higher on Chimaev from a skill set point of view after the Holland fight than I was before the Holland fight. I'm higher on him just in general, but not from the fight itself. So far, so if Conor would hurt him badly. Yeah, I think Conor's licking his lips after that last fight. Is he scared of Hamzat? No. Tony, oh, you're talking to someone else. What about Shavkat versus Oliveira? Shavkat would win. He'd be too big for him. I think we will get Kobe and Hamzat this year. Nobody washed up that Kobe can't take. Oh, that can take that. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Kobe's been notoriously, good at ducking fights and not getting any grief for it. I could totally see somehow, some way, Kobe find a way to duck, to duck Hamzat Chimaev. What's next for Tony? I don't know, man. A psychiatric admittance. Shavkat, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I think Tony next fight is McGregor. I hope not, but I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I have no desire to see that fight anymore. I have no desire to see that matchup anymore. I think the UFC cuts Tony if he loses one more time, yes. Sorry in advance if you already covered this, but is there an update on why Johnny Walker was kicked out? I didn't pay too much attention to that. I've been busy all day. But I think it's because they didn't want any problems in the back, so they were forcing people out afterwards. Nate Shavkat would destroy Olives. Um, yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Um, yeah, I saw that, man. I saw the Eliza Theodora. I saw it's very sad. Very, very sad. Mm, glad I streamed the fights last night off my Amazon Fire Stick for free. Don't tell Dana. I'm calling him right now. I'm like that meme of that like bald guy with the shirt on the cell phone, with the striped shirt on the cell phone. That's what I'm calling Dana right now. Of all the fights on the main card, 280 all the fights on the main card of 280 are super important. Yes. Could Connor finish Tony within one round? Yes. The Tony that showed up last night, Connor would murk even with a broken leg. Now he's got a titanium shin bone. He's gonna bounce it off of Tony's head. Um, oh my god. Izzy's kickboxing and defense will keep him the distance against Hamzat. It'd be very that matchup would be very interesting. But yes, I did see this. Super depressing. RIP. Uh, very depressing. I mean, 34 years old. That's only, 5, 6 years older than I am. Very depressing. Izzy okay, read that already. I don't know about easy win, but Hamzat versus Paul Craig, who wins? Hamzat beats him up on the feet badly. Diaz called the leech Chung Lee last night by mistake at his press conference. Yeah, Nate Diaz is always saying some wild shit. Colby has built a brand off being number 1 contender, but now he's number 2 with all the other welterweights being active. He's only gonna continue to drop. Yeah, Colby's been ducking fights for literally years. Can Hamzat beat Izzy? Yes. I don't know that he will. Unbreakable titanium Shimba. Colby will call the police if something happens at the weigh. Dude, there's a poster someone made of like Hamzat Chimaev with a bunch of wolves facing off with with Colby, and he has a bunch of police with him in riot gear. I thought it was hilarious. I want to buy the print, even if the fight never happens. Tony was moving like Liddell in his last fight against Ortiz. Dude, that's so true. I had no idea Nate could take so many leg kicks. Every fight, his shits have to be made out of titanium. Yeah. Uh, dude, Nate's been taking so many leg kicks for so many years. It, he's probably used to it at this point. I'm assuming you won't buy no, I'm not even watching. I'm not even gonna say that out loud. I'm not even gonna watch it, dude. My grandma could beat Josh Phillips. I think it's John Phillips, isn't it? And Reese McKay. How old's your grandmother? What kind of shape is she in? 280 Mokaev versus Malcolm Gordon. Who wins and how? I'll take Mohammed Mokaev by submission. I think he wins pretty dominantly with his grappling. Maybe a live decision, but I think he probably submits. It's crazy to think how Hamzat made 170 on 2 weeks' notice, but then misses weight on 6 weeks' notice. Very true, but you never know. You never know what was going on. And it is what it. I think he was injured. I think they knew he was injured for a couple weeks now, and it is what it is. I think I'm kind of sympathetic to Boers because this fight made absolutely no sense, and I didn't care about it, and it was of 0 importance. It was literally might as well been a regional show. I don't care that he missed weight. I mean, it's not like he missed weight for a title shot. It's not like he missed weight for a title shot, guys, so I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit that Hamzat missed weight. And maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but dude's fighting Nate Diaz. I mean, how important is that piece of shit matchup? Not important at all. I don't care. I mean, such a bullshit fight. Such a bullshit fight. I mean, there's not one person who watches my channel who's come to me in the comments or live chat and said, "I'm super disappointed we didn't get Hamzat versus Nate." There's not a single person that I heard say that. Not one. Not one person said, "Man, I'm so disappointed we aren't getting Hamzat Chimaev and Nate Diaz and Li Jingliang, Tony Ferguson, I was really looking forward to." Um, I mean, is there somebody in this chat who's disappointed we didn't get Tony Ferguson, Li Jingliang, and Hamzat Chimaev, Nate Diaz? I don't know. I don't. I couldn't be happier. I literally couldn't be happier about it. This is the first time that there's been, I guess, fight cancellations, I guess, that I've been super happy about. I mean, I literally prayed for this. I've been praying to the MMA gods for 6 weeks for this exact thing. I literally have a video of me saying it 6 weeks ago. I'm praying that Hamzat misses weight or gets a minor injury, you know? For all we know, Nate Diaz offered Hamzat good money to miss weight. Maybe Nate paid him like $1,000,000. Said, "Hey, look, show up and miss weight." I think the UFC knew he was gonna miss weight because he was injured, or they presumed he might miss weight because he was injured. And, if any of you guys were excited to see Hamzat versus Nate, Tony versus Li Jingliang, just go unsubscribe. I can't support that. I can't support that at all. If you wanted to see Hamzat beat up Nate that badly, then I can't read your questions and comments ever. Joey, did you ever rewatch Usman versus Colby 2? I had Colby winning 3, 4, and 5, not lying, man. Rewatched dozens of times. At best, draw, you count a second. I had it for Usman. I don't remember which rounds or what, but I had it for Usman. One of those rounds, I think 4 and 5 went to Colby. Round 3 was super close. You just said last night if Diaz does lose the boxing match, you think the UFC won't bring it back? Yeah, the UFC will not bring if Nate goes in boxes and loses, they will not bring him back. They cannot afford, I'm telling you 100%, even if Nate begs to come back. The UFC would never be able to afford Nate going out and getting humiliated. I don't know why I was having trouble saying that word. It's like almost like I've been punched as much as Nate has been in the last 5 years. Uh, they could not afford to be humiliated because if Nate went out and got humiliated by a YouTube boxer and then comes back and beats Conor McGregor, what a catastrophe that would be. Dana would never risk it. I'm telling you, if he loses the fight, he will never come back to the UFC ever. I could see Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor trilogy happening when they're like in their late 40s. Not in the UFC though. Khamzat's next fight, I'm gonna do a video tomorrow, but there's a couple different opponents that I'm thinking of, Colby being one of. What's best for Josh Parisian? He's from my hometown. He has a fight coming up, doesn't he? Doesn't he have a fight coming up? Somebody fact check that for me. I think he has a fight coming up soon. Let me look it up. I'll just check it because no one's gonna check for me. Let me double check. Could it be on this weekend? Not this weekend, is it? I feel like I've just seen that he has a fight. Maybe it's on the next pay-per-view? No. Maybe it's on one of these upcoming fight night cards. I swear I saw him fight coming up. Let me just search his name. I swear he has a fight coming up. Check psychology. No, he doesn't. I don't know. He beat Alan Bedell. I don't know. He's gonna fight some bum in the heavyweight division. I really don't know who he's gonna fight specifically. I can't think of anyone. Maybe an Andre Arlovski. We'll give him Chris Barnett. What's next for Hamza? I already answered that. If Lee didn't get robbed, then what's a robbery? Even the fighters thought Lee won 2 rounds. I don't care. It's a close fight. Could have went all 3 rounds to either fighter. A robbery is a fight where one fighter clearly loses, but they get the win. That was not a robbery. Would you put Hamzat in the top 15 pound for pound? I don't know. I don't know. Ruined a whole card though. Who ruined the whole card? Hamzat? Hamzat fixed the ruined card, bro. Anyone who ruins, he didn't ruin. He didn't ruin. He fixed it. Facts. Nate would have got effed. Just disrespect to your peers. I mean, I think it was the most respectful thing he could have done. Um, me either. I don't know what we're saying. Nate got blessed. Yeah, Nate definitely got blessed. Shout out to Nate. What are the rules for the chat? I got timed out. I don't know. Just don't spam weird questions. I think that's really the only rule we have. That's pretty much it. I saw a post saying Nate Diaz won against Hamzat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that. His coach did say he was a lot heavier the start of camp than usual, so probably made it difficult. Yeah, probably. You are right. Hamzat blessed Diaz. Yes, he did. Everyone benefited except for Lee. Sad. They knew. I feel sad for Lee. It's like screwing over all your coworkers. It's like helping it. What Hamzat did was the equivalent to going to work and all 5 of your coworkers giving them extra money and then giving them an easier fight outside of Kevin Holland. Okay, 4 out of your 5 coworkers. You give all 5 extra money, and then 4 of them get an easier workload for that day. That's what Hamzat did. I will die on that hill. Shout out to Hamzat Chimaev. Thank you, Hamzat Chimaev. Hamzat Chimaev. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll bet Hamzat. I couldn't be happy with Hamzat did. And maybe I'm in the minority, but I couldn't be happier. Dude stopped him to lose more weight. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Hamzat should have made weight. Okay, he should have made weight, but I believe there is an injury. So also, I think that'll eventually come out. It'll be leaked out by somebody. I think Hamzat was injured. It was a minor injury. The UFC probably knew about it for a month in advance. They may have even added the Kevin Holland fight on there because they knew about the injury and they knew that Nate wouldn't take this fight if Hamzat came in overweight. But Hamzat assured that he could make weight, and then he ended up missing. I really wanted to see Hamzat beat up on Nate. Damn, dude. They won't bring him back regardless. No, I did not. I did not think it was staged. Too many factors. Uh, and somebody would have already spilled the beans. D-Rod said the same thing, saying he got screwed over. Well, if they did, then that's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, he helped us fans out, so I can't be mad. I don't mind Chimaev at 185. He's a bit of a smaller than top middleweights. A lot of top 10 or 200 plus, and Hamzat says they walk around at 185, 195. Yeah. Also, the same fans complaining about Hamzat, if he pulled out 2 weeks out because of the injury, they would have been shitting on him as well. So he really had no way to succeed here, honestly. No way to succeed. Only reason Leon got tagged is because he got too comfortable. Agreed. From people, Hamzat Nate still would have been fun. Shut up and move on. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know if you're talking to me. I wouldn't want Hamzat Nate would not have been fun. It would have lasted 30. It would have lasted 30 seconds. Okay. All right. So us fans would have gotten as much out of Nate Diaz and Hamzat Chimaev as your wife or girlfriend gets out of you, Josh Haynes. Okay. We would have got about 30 seconds. Remember my comment before the fights? Olives took Tony's arm, Darius took his legs, Chandler took his chin, Diaz took Tony's neck. I do not remember that, but maybe. Nate's antics wouldn't have worked against Hamzat. Yeah, when you get your head bashed in, you definitely. I don't know if you were able to kill. I don't know if you're able to. I don't know if you're able to try any antics. People forget Brady Gash round 3 against GTS almost got finished. Supposedly he had a nose issue, and he got that fixed since. But we'll see. Time will tell. But I do remember that. Doctor stopped him losing more weight. Otherwise, Nate would be in the emergency room. Or Hamzat would have pulled out of the fight with a witness. Well, now Connor and A3 going to end up. Yes, the new Tito Chuck 3. Yes. I remember telling you guys that Diaz doesn't bleed that much, and he didn't say. Dude, were you the one? Was it you that said he didn't bleed in the Leon fight? Nate bleeds all the time. Nate literally bleeds every fight. Um, Congrats on almost 5K subs, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very, very much. Chimaev goes to 185. UFC would have a problem promoting it as 283 main event for center spot. 283 main event? Brazil, I don't know what you're saying there. D-Rod clearly lost. Casuals think D-Rod won. Okay. Whatever you say. Dana said Lee won. Dana says a lot of things. At the end of the day, fights fell out, and we got better fights. own vein. Sorry. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Hamzat lost an opportunity. He did. He screwed himself. I feel like the only person Hamzat hurt is Lee and himself. I get what you're saying, but that ain't the truth. At the end of the day, 3 fights, I think it changed that. Yes, from a fan's perspective, but it almost got canned 24 hours. No, let me actually break this down for you, my friend. 3 fights almost got canned because of the UFC. Because what should have happened if Hamzat missed weight, Hamzat should have been taken off the card and not got paid, okay? But you know why that didn't happen? Because the UFC put a shit card together, and guess what? They needed Khamzat Chimaev on the card. That's it. That's it. They needed to keep him on the card. So that's the reason that 3 fights got canned. It should have been 1 fight got canned. It's the UFC's fault for, uh it's the UFC's fault for booking a terrible card. So Nate winning hurts him going. He's going to boxing, a YouTube loser, and his reps destroyed. If he lost stock, would have dropped and fought less. Okay. Real gangster. Nate is much more of a gangster. Nate's missed weight, I think, against Rafael Dos Anjos. Should be thanking the other fighters for saying yes. I'm not. Now I wish the whole event would have got canceled, to be quite honest. That's what the UFC would have deserved. Pay all the fighters, lose out on money. That's what I would have. Yeah, that's what I would have wanted. That would it would have hurt the UFC. It would have hurt the fighters too. So I guess not. I guess that's not what I would have wanted. But it's the UFC's fault for putting a shitty card on to begin with. Hamzat didn't save anything to save the card. Hamzat going to middleweight, he's going to lose badly, maybe. If a man says he's a gangster and ducks another man for missing weight, medical per yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and defend him like saying medical reasons. He missed weight, unprofessional. Okay, I'm gonna say that flat out. At the end of the day, it ended up working out better for all of us, so I'm not gonna complain too much. And, let me just say this, and I tweeted this out, guys. If you want to follow me on Twitter at MMA Joey C. If Nate Diaz missed weight, Hamzat turned him down, no one would trash Nate as much. Holland would have smashed G-Rod. I picked him. What about that news about when that chick got knocked out? I have no idea. What's good, Joey? What's good? Casey, appreciate you. Thank you for being a member. It's just about being professional. It is unprofessional, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna cry about it too much. Hamzat the next champ for real. Maybe we'll see if he can make 170. I just hope the weight misses don't become a problem for him. Yeah, I just find that hard to believe that that would happen. But yeah, I agree with you. Now, if he misses weight for another fight, I'm going to be. He has to fight at 185. Sadly, Nate would have been mauled. The reason I don't think it was staged was because Diaz Chimaev fight was leaked on the War Room board early in the summer. They just realized Nate was going to get smashed. They wanted Nate to get smashed. Oh my Joey, burnt poor Josh. I don't know what we're saying. Boris is king. Fair enough. Nate looked out of shape and tired. Yes, he did. Boars clown. Okay. Joe, I'm losing my mind over the critics. People talk too poorly about my father board. Dude, don't care what other people think, honestly. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What is going on here? Is my audio something wrong with my audio? Something is wrong with my audio now, apparently. Let me check my settings. Do, 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 do. Let me see what you guys are saying. Is the audio still going? Let me switch off my microphone and switch back maybe. Sound better now? Let me know. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Is it There's nothing that changed. That's weird. I wonder why that happened. Must have been something with StreamYard with my guess. Is everything good? All right. Now I got to figure out where I was at. I have no idea where I was at. I think I was somewhere around here. The blood thing is definitely blown out of proportion, though. All right, let's take a look. Nate Diaz, Anthony Pettis, UFC 250, 241. Let's see. So he was bleeding against Anthony Pettis. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that. He was bleeding against Anthony Pettis. He definitely bled against Leon Edwards. He bled against Jorge Masvidal. He bled against both Conor McGregor fights. Let's see, Michael Johnson. Nate Diaz versus Michael Johnson. Images. Did he bleed against Michael Johnson? A little bit, but not much. It doesn't look like. Looks like very little. So I won't count that one. Let me take a look. See, though. I'm just trying to look for some other pictures. And just take a look. Yeah, I mean, a little bit, but I won't count that one. I'm pretty sure he bled against Rafael Dos Anjos. So he's basically bled in every fight since outside of Michael Johnson. Yeah, he was battered versus Rafael Dos Anjos, bleeding badly. So, I mean, he looked awful versus Dos Anjos. What's the fight before that? Ray Maynard, I don't think he bled in that fight. So that's getting back to 2013. You got to go back to 2015, the Michael Johnson fight, and then 2013 before that. I don't think it's blown out of that much proportion. Is it not fixed? Is the audio good or not? Is the audio good or not? Let me double check something. Let me go listen to it myself. Let me go take a look. So that's getting back to 2013. You got to go back to 2015. It sounds pretty normal for me. And then 2013 before that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. We'll just continue to move on. Let me know, guys, if anything else happens. That's weird. That's very weird. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why the audio randomly started going to shit. Literally, I've changed nothing on my end. Okay, now I got to figure out back where I was at, and I have no idea what I was even talking about anymore. Where was I at? If Hamzat goes to middleweight, he's going to lose badly. Maybe, maybe not. Fights were better from a fan's perspective. You're right about that. I am right about that. I know that. It was universally loved. I was actually past this. I think Hamzat got injured from Nate. Oh, I know what I was talking about. The blood thing is definitely blown out of proportion. I don't think so. Dana said UFC Africa's happening soon. Well, Dana also said Zuffa boxing is happening soon. It's been 4 years. The blood on Tony Ferguson was gnarly. I would love to see Chimaev destroy Adesanya. What's the best advice to handle certain people who are delusional and think Chimaev should warrant Holland a rematch? Not indulge them. Hamzat needs a quick turnaround, seeing he didn't stand up smoke with Holland. He came out unscathed, hopefully, to see him in Abu Dhabi. I want a quick turnaround as well. Who do you got for Yudong, Sandhagen, and how? Probably Sandhagen, but I gotta look. I'm gonna look more into it tomorrow and do a prediction video. Guys, do me a favor if you haven't already, like the stream, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. We are 83 subscribers away from 5,000. We are 83 subscribers away from 5,000. So subscribe to the channel if you're not right this very second. I do these streams all the time. I do a bunch of videos all the time. I would greatly appreciate it if you went and subscribed. And when I hit 5,000, I'm going to do like a 2-3 hour stream for it. Kevin Nate, Tony would get beat up by Hamzat same night. Agreed. Sandhagen by murder. I don't know about by murder, but it would. I think Sandhagen's the better striker, so I'm probably picking Sandhagen. Give me 1 second. Why is this? My phone keeps acting weird. I don't know what's going on. It keeps popping up with this weird thing saying I have a SIM card glitch. So I don't know. Let me try making a call real quick just out of curiosity. It's calling, so I think it's working. I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I might have to get a new phone or something. I don't know. I got the 13 last year, and now I'm getting this SIM card glitch. I might have to reset the factory settings. Masvidal should fight Lee, and they can have a dance off in the new suits. Eh. Song got a punch or chance. Agreed. Just here for the nightly show in support of one of the best MMA streams you can find. Appreciate you, Kai LE. I guess Kyle, but I always like to call you that. Appreciate you. Yeah, I guess there was just something going on with the microphone. Nate's one of my favorite fighters, so I don't know what you're talking about. Or, I mean, not one of my favorite fighters, but it's hard to explain. I don't want to watch him fight too much anymore, but I like Nate. Exactly. Was defeat the whole purpose of UFC 279 was to feed the carcass of Nate Diaz to Hamzat Chimaev. I said this earlier. Nate Diaz didn't dodge a bullet. He dodged a nuclear bomb. The audio's being a little weird. Not sure if it's just me. Hamzat was likely okay. We're about to the audio thing. Hopefully it's still good. I don't know. Like half the time he bleeds. It's not even that bad. Doesn't matter. It's not half the time though. I mean, I know this is a dumb argument to have, but he bled against Leon Edwards, bled against Jorge Masvidal, bled against Anthony Pettis, bled against Conor McGregor, bled against Conor McGregor. I mean, in every fight but Tony Ferguson, back to 7 years ago, he bled in every single fight badly. The Michael Johnson's last fight, he didn't bleed badly, and he bled in that fight. He didn't bleed badly, but he bled. The Dos Anjos fight, he looked like a murder victim. So you start getting there. Then, the Gray Maynard fight in 2013, I don't think he bled in that fight, if I remember correctly. Gray Maynard off finale. Take a look. I'm looking at the finish here. I don't believe he bled in the Gray Maynard finale. Nope. So in the last, let's put a stat on it. In the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll go all the way back to Benson Henderson. He's not bled badly in 3 out of 11 now. Because you have Maynard, Michael Johnson, and Tony Ferguson. 3 out of 11, that's not very good. And I'm not even counting Johnson where he bled a tiny bit, I believe. Unless it's like profuse bleeding, I'm not counting it. So that's a large percentage of fights. Lee got robbed. Sick of UFC fighters getting robbed. Okay. Saul D'Amato needs to be held accountable for sure. Tony was bleeding more than 8. Exactly, yeah. He bled against Cowboy also. Yeah, you can go back. I mean, I bet he's bled in more fights more fights than not if you go through. To be fair, Nate fights 1 year. It's not a big deal. What's not a big deal? I'm not even saying the bleeding is a big deal, but I'm just saying it's notable. Love the fact you actually reply and don't beg for money. Big respect. Super chat donations quick, MMA Jake. Super chat donations quick. Nah, I did subscribe already. Appreciate it. Sandhagen will be champ. We'll see. He had a shot last year, but it was on short notice. Honestly, not going to lie, Chimaev versus Habib would have been the greatest matchup at 170 in history. I don't know. Chimaev would have been too big for Habib. I think Chimaev would have been too big. Where was I at? It's glitching. It's from looking up. Okay. Wasn't the finally, it was semi-boss. I don't know what you're saying there. Anyone else see the spooky full moon last night? No one was talking about it, but last night was a full moon. Maybe that's why. All right. What other fighters are you a fan of other than Hamzat, dude? Calm it down. Tony should retire. He looked terrible. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Tony Ferguson looked god awful, man. And he took the fight on short notice. I'm going to continue to mention that because people forget about that. But I don't want to see Tony fight anymore. I really don't want to see Tony fight anymore. Um, it's actually sad. I'm gonna reset my phone. I don't know why it's doing this. Very weird. Very weird. Yeah, bigger fan than you. Homework. What's your latest Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev thoughts? Thank God we got 6 weeks because I don't know who I'm picking. I don't know who I'm picking just yet. I'm leaning Charles Oliveira. I've been on the Oliveira train. I've never picked against Oliveira in a long while. Uh, I'm leaning Charles Oliveira probably by TKO. At first, I was leaning him by guillotine, but now I'm kind of leaning him by TKO on the feet. But I could see Islam getting him down and beating him up on the ground. I mean, if Islam has the jiu-jitsu to avoid the submissions of Oliveira, Islam can hold Charles Oliveira down and beat him up. So I can really see that fight going either way. That's a very, very tough fight to predict. A very, very tough fight to predict. And I was confident he would beat Michael Chandler. I mean, obviously, he almost got finished in the first. I was confident that he would beat Dustin Poirier. I was confident that he would beat um, Justin Gaethje. I have prediction videos for all those on the channel. You can check them out if you don't believe me for yourself. But this Oliveira fight is tough, tough, tough to pick for sure. For sure. So we'll see, but I'm really, really looking forward to that fight. I mean, that's the fight I'm most looking forward to for the rest of the year for sure. I mean, that's the biggest fight for me. That's the biggest fight for me, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, how can you not be excited for that? It just sucks that it's so far away. There was supposed to be a pay-per-view in early October, and it got canceled. Nobody talks about that, but there was supposed to be a pay-per-view in early October, and it got canceled. That's why I constantly mix up 280 and 281 because 281 was supposed to be the Abu Dhabi card. But right now, I'm going Charles Oliveira probably by TKO standing, but I could switch that up completely. I could. It's a tough fight to pick. Okay. Where are we at? Charles will go to the House of Islam and Habib can watch his brother Dream become a nightmare. He's back. Does your phone say cellular update retired? No, it just says required. No, it just says no SIM installed. And it's been doing it for like a couple days now. And I don't know why. And it's then my service will be fine and then it'll go away. I'm gonna have to I have insurance, but and it's weird. Like I'll send a text and then it'll completely disappear from my phone. This just started like 3, 4 days ago. The phone's only a year old. So I don't know what to do. Let me see if this text goes through. Yeah, that text was delivered, so that worked. But it's super annoying. Hamzat versus Colby. Sign me up. Hamzat Chimaev versus Colby is the fight to make because Colby's a very good grappler himself, has good pressure, good volume, and most importantly, great stamina. And if Hamzat can't get Colby out of there, he may very well get Colby out of there. If he can't get him out of there and he gets tired and he gasses himself out, Colby will be ready to go in that third, fourth, and fifth round. And Colby has excellent recovery. So even if he gets rocked by Hamzat, we've seen him get rocked by Kamaru and recover very well. That is one of the most intriguing matchups that you can make right now. That's my number one non-title fight that I want made right now, I think. Of all the non-title fights that could be made, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. When will Hamzat get a title shot? I'll say summer of next year. It won't be this year. Oliveira will beat Islam. Islam has no experience. The champion has a name Charles Oliveira. I agree. Thanks, man. Love your channel. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Silly Billy. I appreciate you, Silly Billy. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Charles stops Islam in round three. That'd be very interesting. Habib over 200 now. Can you imagine if Islam just holds down Charles for the entire 5 rounds? What a disappointment that would be. That would suck. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. I wonder if I just get a new SIM card. Let me see if it's due for a software update, honestly. I forgot how to even get to a software update. General. I think it's general. Software update. Let's see. Nope, my software is up to date. Very weird. Maybe I'll just get the iPhone 14, but I wanted to wait till the 15 because the 14 is not very different from the 13. I wouldn't be mad if either man wins. Charles would be nice to see Habib and Ali's reaction. Yes, it would be nice. I really hope Charles wins. Not a fan of these wrestlers first guys. Islam is big, strong, though I think he can hold him down. Yeah, he probably can hold him down, but can he avoid the submission? And can he avoid getting KO'd before he gets him down? Islam round two. I was a real big fan of Dan Henderson, now bores. I have a Dan Henderson autograph. Islam will submit Charles Oliveira. Use Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know. I forget. Does this have a SIM card tray or not? I haven't even checked it out in so long. Yeah, I'll have to check my SIM card tray. I'll have to take my case off. I might get a new case soon. I've had this case since I bought the phone, basically. But let's see how dirty this phone is. It's kind of nice, man, having it out of the case. It's pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. But I could never rock a phone without a case on it, to be quite honest. It would just be weird. But maybe I'll take the SIM card tray out and just make sure the SIM's not like rattling around in there. Because let me see if it happens when I shake it or anything like that. No, I'm not getting the message or anything. It's weird. Oh well, we'll get back to talking MMA. People say stupid shit like Kevin Lee Charles down, but King Charles doesn't care if he doesn't waste energy fighting the takedown. Agreed. The Las Vegas crowd was pathetic, so they booed my man Leach, who got screwed all week. Yeah, that was annoying when they booed him. Chimaev Costa signed me up. Dude, Kevin Lee almost lost to Diego Sanchez. I'll try that. But yeah, my iOS is up to date. Yeah, Nate Diaz, casual Nate Diaz crowd. That is very true. That is very, very true. Casual Nate Diaz crowd. Um, let's see. Keep the questions coming, guys. I think I'm behind. I don't know how far behind I am. No, I'm not that far behind, I don't think. Where was I at though? Now I lost my spot. Because I go back and check YouTube. I switch back and forth from StreamYard to YouTube in case sometimes YouTube will I mean StreamYard won't pop up with certain messages on StreamYard for some reason. So I have to go back and check and make sure. And then I forget where Corey wins next Saturday. He should fight Chito or Rob Chito. I don't want to see Marab fight anyone. He can go down and wait. Crazy how far Charles has come. I saw him TKO and Chandler live, and that man is wrecking everybody. I know. Happy to catch a stream. Didn't know if you'd be on tonight. Long day of watching football. NFL kickers can't make kicks. Fighters can't make weight. What the hell is going on? I have no idea. You got to do a complete reset on your phone for sure. I wonder why it randomly started doing that though. I have the iPhone 13 as well. I got new AirPods Pro 2 that are coming out and waiting for the iPhone 15. What are the AirPods Pro 2? Let me look that up. I'm not a big fan of AirPods. I have a pair, but I almost never use them. I just like having them, to listen like the podcast and stuff. Um, you know, and answer phone calls hand free when you're doing stuff. It just makes it more convenient. But I'm not gonna lie, and this is no I mean, I have a pair, so this is no disrespect to anyone that has them. I feel like you kinda look like a douche walking around with an AirPod in your ear. Am I wrong? I just don't feel right about it. Like, I feel I'd have to take them out. I gotta take them out. I'm like, "I'm not using this shit right now. I'm taking it out because I look like a douche." What are the 2s? What are the 2s? I feel like most people who have AirPods just use them at work. I mean, walking around listening to podcasts or answering calls, so you don't have to have your phone in your hand. What position should Islam look for ground to dodge the submission? Half guard, full mount, ground and pound? What position should Islam look on the ground to dodge the submissions? Probably side control or full mount, obviously. I can't believe you do that. You have the 13 Pro? I have the Pro Max. Uh, my fiance has the just the 13 Pro. You should do a hammer test on the 13. I have insurance, so I don't it doesn't really matter to me. I still got the iPhone 11. I actually have my iPhone. I don't ever sell any of my old phones. So I still have the iPhone 11 Pro Max in perfect condition because I put a tempered glass screen protector in a case on day 1 every time I get a new phone. I had the iPhone 11 Pro Max, then before that I had the Galaxy S9 Plus. Before that I had the Galaxy S7. I still have all of them. I still have all of them. Kevin Lee is a casual? Yeah. I have not noticed that. Jamar actually pooped his pants when he got knocked out. No, he didn't. Did he say that? Habib talking too much shit. Yes, Elisa Theodoro did die. Yep, I saw that. Very sad. Very young too. I was really disappointed. Apple's a scam. Okay. Yeah, I mean, most phones are scams anyway. I mean, they're up in the price constantly, and it's all the same shit basically. And um, I didn't have an iPhone until iPhone 11 because I always get a phone based on 3 things: camera, battery, and screen are 3 most important things to me, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max had the best camera, so I got that, and then I just kinda like sticking with simplicity, so I was like, you know what? They're kinda comparable, I'm just gonna stick with this." And battery life's very important. The great fight ever, okay. Who would be the most competitive with Hamza? I'm thinking Shavkat. Robert Whittaker. Are AirPods loud or similar to iPhone headphones? I don't know that I've never used regular headphones. What happened with Johnny Walker getting kicked out? Apparently, everyone was getting kicked out right after their fights. AirPods Pro or Pro 2 is the way to go. Noise cancellation, pretty good fit. They are way smaller than the regular AirPods. What's new about the 2? But they fit good. I don't even know where mine are at. I haven't used mine in literal months. And I actually have 2 pairs. But I gave one to my fiance, so she uses 1 pair. And I have the Pros. I think she has the regular or the original. I have the Pros. And I don't even know where mine are at. They might be in my spare bedroom, honestly, right over here. I think at one point I sat them in there for some reason. I can't remember. I think they're sitting in there, but I haven't been in there in forever. Why you say Hamzat would be too big for Habib? You're acting like Habib isn't 200. I mean, there's a big difference. There's a big difference there. Is it really a scam if you know you're getting scammed? I guess not. You're right. You're right. I'm just saying it is overpriced though, for sure. I actually hate phones in general. I'm guilty of it too. I'm so tired of every live event. This is all you see, no matter what it is. This is all you see every live event, is people holding up their phones, taking dumb ass pictures. You know, honestly, I get annoyed with myself when I pick up my phone when I'm on stream because I hate looking at people look at their phones. It drives me nuts. And I just I get it. Phones are awesome. I'm guilty of it too. Texting, looking up shit online, doing all the different things we can do on a device is all great. Watching YouTube, all that. I'm just so tired of everywhere you go. Like you're watching dumbass fireworks and people are taking pictures and videos. Like you're never gonna watch that shit again. It's annoying. Or you look at, you know, live events of a fight or a WWE event or a football game or everyone's in the crowd, like, holding up their cameras, like, I just wanna smack everyone. Like, put this shit down. You're never even gonna watch these videos again. And I think what it is that bothers me is they're not taking the pictures or videos for their own personal consumption. Most of the time, they're taking these pictures and videos so they can post on social media and look cool. I hate that shit. It drives me nuts. I swear when I see people, like, holding up phones, taking pictures and videos of shit that doesn't even matter, I just wanna run over and smack them out of their hands and hope they break. Um, I've been trolling that long since 2001. You had a Boost Mobile in 4th grade, year was 2001. That's crazy. Keep your old phones, they're like collectibles. Yeah, I'm sure they will be. Nate is way overrated, I agree. Chito Vera's next fight. Uh, the audio really messing up again or no? Chito Vera's next fight is probably going to be the winner of Song Yadong versus Corey Sandhagen. Habib is a fat 200 pounds, Hamzat is lean. There you go. Thank you for answering me. This is not a scam. I wanna talk to you about life insurance immediately. Do you also wanna talk to me about my car's extended warranty? Yeah, give me a call quick. Awesome. My first camera was a Game Boy camera and printer. Yeah, some people still use those. I'm sure. Some people I've even seen people on YouTube who are still using them for their videos. AirPods do have better battery life, up to 6 hours, I believe, and charging cases better battery, improved noise cancellation. Now you can adjust the volumes from your AirPods themselves. Um, yeah, social media is annoying, that's why I try to stay off. Yeah. I used to love Instagram, but now it's nothing but, like, ads most of the time. Nothing but ads, but it's not bad. I don't feel like I use Instagram and Twitter, and obviously YouTube's a social media, really, honestly. So I use YouTube too, but I don't let it have too much effect on my day. Like, I don't care, like, what people are I mean, like, it's mildly interesting, but I don't, like it's not like I look at what other people are doing, I'm like, "Oh, I can't believe this is going on." I mean, like, most people go on social media and they put on this fake life partially connected to reality, and they just act like they have the best life ever. And there's people out there who see this and they don't have the greatest life, and they're looking at it and they're getting upset because they don't have this great life, and most of the time it's bullshit, you know? If you ever see those couples who are posting, like, Instagram posts and, all these different posts all the time, how much they love each other, it's every single day, every couple days, how in love they are. Most of the time, they're probably cheating on each other and probably beating each other behind the scenes. It's all fake bullshit. Most people who are enjoying life to an extent, I'm not saying people don't do it, I post fun things sometimes, online, not any really anymore, but most people who are living an enjoyable life aren't obsessed with posting it on social media. So, there you go. There you go. Or a very, if I go on vacation and, like, post one pic, okay, but there's people that are, like, everywhere they go, they're posting, like, 60 albums of 75 pics. Um, so we go back to the day we just used walkie-talkies, also the UFC showing yeah, oh my I hate it. 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 Yes, I'm very happy. I'm still on the flip phone with T-Mobile. Audio is a little weird again, that's so annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. There's nothing I can do. Let me open this computer real quick, just out of curiosity. My computer's very, very hot. I wonder if that's why. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna mute my mic for 1 second. This is a air duster, like a compressed air thing, not really compressed air, but it's battery operated. I'm gonna use it to cool down my laptop. My laptop's shut, but it's, like, really, really hot, so I bet you it's overloading some type of software or something that's making the mic cut out. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay. So, hopefully we don't have that problem again. I don't know. Twitter is the best for MMA fight news. So that's why I'm mainly on there. And I just really put out my opinions on there too. Jake Matthews looked amazing against Andre Fialho. Um, just go ahead and put your number out there for this live chat. Yeah, I'll put it up there. I don't consider YouTube social media because the majority of people don't post anything on YouTube. Yeah. They played the Jets with Joe Flacco starting. Um, Not impressive. Yeah, I only watched, like, half of it. I was in the middle of doing something. Um, I have, like, a little thing that holds it up off the desk so it gets airflow underneath, but, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm eventually gonna get my computer, so my full-blown desktop. Your live stream is pretty good and well done. I appreciate you, Michael Holmes. Appreciate you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it. But this thing is pretty nice. I got this as a gift. So I just recharge this, and this blast basically compressed air. It just so I use this to clean my keyboard. I use it to clean dust off my camera, off my monitor, and it's like really powerful, but it's loud. That's why I muted my mic. I mean, here, hold on. I'll let you guys hear it for 1 second. Pretty loud. So, and the mic's good at noise cancellation, so I don't know how much it actually picked it up because 'cause I'm not blowing it at it. But Hamzat does not deserve a title shot, okay? Thoughts on the UFC 279 commentary crew? I always think they're garbage. What do you do with that duster thing? Yeah, there you go. Um, awfully big, okay. Paulo Hamzat makes sense. I don't think the UFC is booking that. Hamzat is a full-blown star. They are not going to risk Hamzat getting brutalized by Paulo Costa. Uh, they're not just not gonna risk that. That's a too big of a risk. They're gonna put him back at, they're gonna put him back at 170, and if he misses weight again, then it's gonna be an issue, but, they're not gonna sacrifice him. Paulo Costa's so big, can probably stuff the grappling and the takedown attempts. It's gonna be tough. That would be tough. That'd be a tough ask. I think Hamzat could win, no doubt. I think Hamzat can win, but Paulo Costa is a tough ask, and I don't think the UFC would wanna risk the star of Hamzat. It's not like Paulo Costa is, a star in the making or anything. Um Is there any prospect for Gordon Ryan in the UFC? I don't know what you mean. What do you think Costa's path to a title shot is right now? Beat Robert Whittaker. It's very heartwarming to see Costa show up to his son's, um it was very heartwarming to Costa show up to his son's Hamzat's fight. Love how intimate you get with your chat. Don't forget us OGs when you blow up. Brother, I'm also watching you from Boston. How long have you been watching MMA, Jake? Did you recently find the channel? But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm always gonna do my best to, talk with the chat, so it is what it is, man. I try to do my best now. Sometimes it gets crazy, though. There's been a couple that have been really crazy where I couldn't read. I try to read most of it, sometimes I skip through, but I try to read most of it, but I try to keep up with the chat for the most part. Let me actually go check something. Guys, if you haven't watched it, go watch my UFC 279 post-fight stream that I did last night. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I also did an extra Diaz Ferguson video, which, uh which you guys can go watch. I mean, I have so many videos on the channel right now. It's insanity. It's insanity. And everything's doing good. The channel's doing great right now. The channel is thriving. What are we at? How many subscribers are we at right now? I wonder if there's anybody watching right now who's not subscribed. We are at 4,920 subscribers. That is insanity. 80 subscribers away. 80 subscribers away. So, subscribe to the channel. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll hit it. Do you think the UFC should No, I don't want a 165-pound belt. Is Tom Aspinall a contender at heavyweight? He's injured right now, so it's hard to say. Agreed, the commentary crew. Who's your favorite out of the UFC commentary roster? Paul Felder and Dominic Cruz are up there. I hate Bisping, I hate DC, I hate Rogan. Rip Elias Theodoro, solid fighter, cannabis advocate. So young, man, so depressing, so sad. When was his last fight in the UFC? Not that that matters. I'm just trying to put a timeline on it. I remember he fought Brunson at one point in time. Yeah, it's out, fully out now. It's really sad, man. Cancer's pretty shitty. Um, 8-3 run in the UFC, wins over Eric Anders, Dan Kelly, Cesar Fajeda, Sam Alvey. That's That's actually really, really sad, man. Of cancer too, so young, so young. Let me look. Elias Theodoro. Look at his Wikipedia real quick. He last fought December 18th of last year. Dude's battling cancer and fighting. I'm assuming he had it back then. What's crazy is Sam Alvey's on how long of a losing streak right now? Okay, good. I don't think he's one of those guys. I'm about to say, geez Louise. It's hard to believe he actually did decent in the UFC, but they cut him anyway. He was on a 3-fight win streak when they cut him. No, he wasn't. I'm wrong. He lost to Brunson. That was his last fight in the UFC. RIP. RIP. It's sad, man, seeing young people like that go. I mean, it just goes to show you, so many people are worried about the dumbest things in life, and, you know, I mean, people are so worried about such dumb things like social media clout and, just things that don't even matter. Really, you should just be doing the things you love, spending time with the people that you love, because you never know. I mean, whether it's cancer, whether it's a car accident, whether it's a, freak accident, you never know. One day you could just drop dead. And, you could be 34 like Elias Theodoro, you could be 50, you could be 80. It's hard to say, but you never know, you know? You never know when it's the last day, it could be your last day. There's people that will wake up tomorrow, that will open their eyes tomorrow. They have no idea, and it will be their last day on earth. Think about that, and live your life that way. So, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. It really is. I mean, when you think about it too much, it actually freaks me out a bit because you really truly never know. I mean, I've had quite a few people that I've known over the years that have just died, randomly, car accidents, stuff like that. I had a friend die 3 years ago in a car accident, just randomly. He was just about to have a kid, you know, and, just a freak accident, and I'm sure he woke up that day, he had no idea. He went to work, and he had no idea he'd never come home, and I think that's why I don't understand people who wake up every day and go around and try to be an asshole or, don't get me wrong, I have fun, me and my friends will make fun of each other and say nasty stuff, but we're having fun. Those people, whether it be online or just in life in general, that wake up and go around and try to be shitty to others with the intention of making those people feel bad about themselves or bad about anything, I just don't get how you have the energy. Because if I have the energy to do that, I'm gonna have the energy to go do something positive, you know? So it just goes to show you life's too short, guys. Life is way too short, way too short. RIP Elias Theodora, 34 years old, dying from cancer. Very, very depressing. Very, very depressing. So, guys, live life to the fullest. A while just never usually comment. Well, appreciate you regardless. The storyline is there, yeah, perhaps Colby Hamzat next or Leon Hamzat if God favors Leon in the Usman rematch. Rip Elias, yes. Crazy how much growth you have recently. I remember when you hit 2K subs. It wasn't that long ago. If I could subscribe twice, I would appreciate you. 5,000 sub at your party, yeah, but we're gonna talk about how Hamzat Chimaev is overrated the whole entire time. I guess Theodora was having a private, yeah, it goes on with a lot of people. I'm tired of waiting. Okay, dude, I don't know, dude. I don't care. I already subscribed. Should I unsubscribe and then subscribe again? No. Do you think Habib is a little jealous of Charles? No, I think he gets asked a lot of questions and he responds with his honest thoughts, and it gets kinda blown out of proportion, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, it just happened, man. Just got reported, like, 2 hours ago, right as we started the stream. Um, didn't they cut him due to marijuana usage? I don't remember the exact reason why they cut him. Young people dying is one of the worst things that can happen, yeah, for sure. Why doesn't UFC make a circuit It has 4 skills, 1 boxing, 1 I don't know what you're saying. They basically used the Contender Series as their circuit. My friend died in a car accident right before his son was born. That's terrible, bro. That is terrible. That sounds similar to my friend from a couple years ago. It was like I think it was like 3 years ago. One of my friends, we used to be really good friends, like, I would even venture to say best friends, maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago, and 3 years ago, he died. We weren't we weren't super close, we didn't talk every day or even every week, and I kinda regret it, 'cause nothing really happened between us, we just kinda drifted apart and, it sucks. It really does suck, and it's happened to me a couple times. One of my best friends from middle school, we were best friends in, like, middle school for, like, 2 years, and then we stopped being friends for a while, and then we had reconnected. We had reconnected, started hanging out. No, we only hung out, like 2 times, and then we kinda were still talking for a while, but we didn't hang out. We were supposed to hang out the next day. We made plans. We're like, "Oh, dude, it's been, like, 2 months, 3 months since we hung out. Let's hang out again." We're supposed to hang out the next day. I forgot what happened. He overslept or something, and then I had something to do later in the day. We didn't hang out, and, like, 2 days later, he died. That was, like, 10 years ago. That one was really depressing. It was so unexpected too, and the fact that we were supposed to hang out, like, 2 days before made it even weirder. So you never know, guys. You never know. I honestly don't even know who we're talking about, and it's still sad. Yeah. My buddy who I'm talking about, who died, like, 3 years ago, was getting ready to have a kid, and I think his kid was born, like, a week or 2 after he died. So he never got to meet his kid. Very depressing. So, it's crazy, man. It just goes to show you, I mean, Elias Theodorou, no one even knew. I mean, I guess the people close to him knew, and now he's gone at 34. 1988 to September 11th, 2022. Won the Ultimate Fighter na I wonder if I think the UFC should do some type of tribute to him. It really is just super sickening. I mean, to be that young and to die in that fashion. Although with his fighting career, um, Theodora made headlines when he served as a ring boy in 2018. Yeah, it doesn't really give a lot of information on what exactly happened. My guess is he just didn't tell anyone. I lost a senior in college who died during a soccer match, just dropped and stopped breathing. That's crazy. That's wild. I tell when I mean there are separate, so a boxing circuit and a wrestling, I see what you're saying, yeah. Also, I can think about is that Minecraft Younger, his most viewed video is a video of his dad saying he passed. Yeah, that's super depressing. Um, thumbs up, appreciate you. Oh, yeah, I know what you meant, I know what you meant. Holy shit, that sounds exactly like my friend, he passed in 2018, we were kinda drifting apart due to us being in different states. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Yeah, I think my buddy died in 2019. My dog is depressed. The vet told me this has become missing all his teeth. He got addicted to kibbles and bits and cats. I feel okay, come on, dude. It's not even funny, bro. What are you, 2? I think it's time to cut Ian Cutelaba. I would agree with you. I would agree with you. I don't see where he sits in the light heavyweight division anymore. Dana posted Rip Elias on his Instagram. Let me check it out. Let me see what the post looks like. Um, let's see. Let me see what Dana said. Damn, that's depressing as hell. Let me see, let me see. Where is it at? I don't see it. Why didn't it be one of the first things I see? I gotta go search him out. He didn't post any maybe he posted on story. Yeah, I seen it on his story. That's crazy. That is nuts, man. It's crazy just to think 34 years old. 34 years old. I gotta go, class tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go soon too, it's getting late anyway, but if you guys have any final questions, MMA related questions, post them in the chat. Don't forget to like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're gonna go to the 2-hour mark at least. So we'll go another, like, 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of here, and then my next stream will be either the live chat on Wednesday or when we hit 5,000 subscribers, which is very, very close to happening. So, yep, I see it all over Twitter now. Everyone's talking about it on MMA Twitter right now. So depressing. Chaz low key give me a panic attack. Struggle with addiction since 12 a.m. Since I was 12. Am 20 now. Been sober for a month and a bit now. Had a bizarre fear of death. Need Muay Thai back in my life. Yeah, man. Don't let it get you. Don't let it get you, my friend. Best of luck with that. I hope you do not give into that. Paddy Pimblett will never be UFC champ. He won't even be ranked top 10, I don't think. Would Johnny Walker versus Anthony Smith make sense? Anthony Smith's probably going to be out for a while from the injury, so probably not. Gabe Green versus Tony Ferguson, maybe better test for both welterweights. Fairer fight for Tony. Gabe Green would wreck Tony Ferguson, guys. Let's just say if Colby beat Hamzat and Usman beats Edwards, can Colby fight Usman? Yes. Hey, man, I was just trying to break up the depression. Come on. Okay. You'll be there at the end of tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not banking on anything, but that's the goal. That's the goal. I didn't expect to go for 2 hours here tonight. I did not expect to go for 2 hours, but here I am. Here I am. I can't believe you wanna see El Kukui versus Gabe Green, dude. Gabe Green would wash Tony at this point. Badly. What are Bilal and Brady fighting for now? I have no idea. Towards the top of the welterweight division to be one of the contenders at the top. Well, El Kukui will be the new cowboy. Yeah. Fiziev getting Gaethje. Yeah, I'm hoping for the MSG card or December. It'll be either at UFC 281 or 282. It has to happen. It's the only fight that makes sense. It's the only fight that makes sense for those 2 guys, and I'm really hoping that it comes together. I think I think that's a great stylistic matchup, but I don't think I don't think Gaethje wants it, to be quite honest. Um, I really don't think Gaethje and Ali wants it. That's a tough fight for Gaethje. I think Gaethje loses that fight badly. So I don't think Gaethje and Ali are gonna try to avoid that at all costs. Is he gonna bash Gaethje? I agree. Brian Battle needs some tougher competition and fighting bums like Takashi Sato. Well, he probably will in his next fight, bro. Give him a chance. He just entered the UFC. Prediction: Brady versus Bilal. Who would have won? Who would fight next if they win? I don't know. Maybe like a Gilbert Burns or something like that. It's hard to say where the division will be at that point. Who's Jalen Turner fight next? I say probably Gregor Gillespie. That's what I would like. I think that makes the most sense. But maybe Arman Sarukian. He said he would fight Jalen Turner. Calf kicks will not work against Fiziev. Very true. Fiziev will check a lot of them. At this point, who do you think Tony can beat? I don't know because he took this fight on short notice, so it's hard to say. But maybe a Dan Hooker, maybe a Nick Diaz. That's about it. I don't even think he beats Dan Hooker anymore. I mean, what I saw at UFC 279 was like really, really, really cringy, bad, very, very bad. So there's not a lot of guys I would pick Tony over anymore. Li Jingliang would have dirted him bad. Would have dirted him bad. Is Clay Guida still fighting? I think he has a fight coming up, but I can't remember against who. So, all right, guys, we went 2 hours or just about 2 hours on the stream. I'll either be back Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern with another stream, or I'll be back on tomorrow or Tuesday when we hit 5,000 subscribers. I'll be back doing another stream, maybe 2 hours or 3 hours just because we hit 5K. I'll do a long stream for that just because that's a massive goal I've been trying to achieve for a while. I appreciate you guys all for joining me. It's been real. It's been fun. Do me a favor, guys. I did a video on the main event that not a lot of, I guess it's because I did the full post-fight show, not a lot of people are watching just because they watched the post-fight show, so they didn't want to watch the video by itself. Go watch, like, and comment on this video because everything I put out for the last like 3 weeks have been over 1,000. This one's cutting it close. It's only at about 800 views right now. So if you guys could go watch, like, and comment on this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Go watch, like, and comment on this video about the main event from UFC 279. It would help me out. I need to get over 1,000. Everyone watched the post fight, so no one watched that video in particular. I did that video as a condensed version, just in case somebody just wanted to watch something just about the main event. I was going to do the co-main event too, but then ended up never doing it. But guys, go do that for me. I would greatly appreciate it. I love you forever for that. Thank you for joining me. I'll talk to you guys later this week. Appreciate every single one of you, and have